A tourist paradise transformed as world leaders prepare to share a stage. 18,000 troops and police are on high alert as Balinese fishing boats make way for Navy vessels. Anthony Albanese and other leaders plan to use the G20 talks to focus on a global energy and inflation crisis.
The G20 meeting comes at a critical time for the international community.
The Prime Minister will discuss shared economic challenges in a meeting with the summit's host, Joko Widodo.
I'm here to give support to President Widodo, and I look forward to a successful summit.
But his biggest priority will be another one-on-one meeting, now confirmed with China's president.
Tomorrow I will be having a bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi. We enter this discussion with goodwill. There are no preconditions on this discussion. I'm looking forward to having constructive dialogue.
A once familiar face at G20 summits, Vladimir Putin is the only no-show. Russia's foreign minister sent in his place to face Western scorn over its war in Ukraine.
We have a very clear position, and it's a consistent position, that there is a need for Russia to withdraw from this aggressive action that is against international law.
Russia's invasion, along with regional tensions over Taiwan, will be high on the agenda when US President Joe Biden meets his Chinese counterpart this evening. As important as this summit is globally, what happens on the sidelines is equally significant for Australia. The Prime Minister's first face-to-face meeting with China's leader in 5 years is another sign a once deep diplomatic rift with Beijing may be starting to heal. Anne Barker, ABC News, Bali.
Our Global Affairs editor John Lyons is also at the summit. He joins me now from Bali. John, there is so much at stake at this G20. How is China being perceived by other countries?
Well, Jeremy, for years we've heard about the rise of China. Well, we're now seeing at the G20 in Bali what that risen China looks like. Xi Jinping has arrived in this town full of confidence, having won his third term. Everybody wants to meet him for different reasons. Joe Biden's got his meeting with him. Anthony Albanese, after months of effort, has finally got his meeting with the most powerful man in China. So many of the world's issues and problems intersect somehow with China. China has a particular leverage with Vladimir Putin in terms of the Ukraine war. Obviously, Taiwan, the tensions between the US and China, very much involve China's actions or potential actions in Taiwan, the global economy, supply chains. So what the leaders here are hoping is Joe Biden's hoping to de-escalate the tensions with China, and Anthony Albanese's hoping he can somehow have those $20 billion of sanctions removed.